In this video, we're going to see how to obfuscate your links. It's really handy, especially for links in the footer, legal notices, terms and conditions, cookies, and so on. But also for mega menus. When you want to create silos, it can be very useful to obfuscate your links. However, it's often tricky to set up on CMSs and, we'll see how, very quickly, you can set it up with EdgeSEO and the SEO Recommendations app. Our goal for this example will be to obfuscate the confidentiality and cookies links on the Benetton website on every page except the home page. Here, I'll quickly show you the code. We do have an ref tag with a nofollow attribute, but the link is still present in the ref. Now, we're on the home page of our EdgeSEO solution. We're going to use the SEO Recommendations app, so click on Edit and add a recommendation. The first step is simply to give it a name, so obfuscation, to make it easy to find later. Next, we'll need to determine which URL we want to apply this recommendation to. So in this case, we want to do it on the whole site, except for the home page. To do this, we'll use what's called regex, and we'll put this little regex in the field. I'm not going to explain it, but basically, it allows you to target all pages except the home page. So you can reuse it. And otherwise, with ChatGPT, it's very easy these days to write regex. Let's move on to the next step. Here, we don't need to create any variables, but just so you know, with SEO recommendations, you can retrieve variables from your page to reuse them in the next step. And finally, we come to what we call the rule store, with all the SEO recipes you can use. And here, we're going to use the link obfuscation rule. How does it work? It's really straightforward. Once again, you simply add a CSS selector to target your links, and then the engine will automatically obfuscate all the links. So here, we've added the CSS selector to target the link that contains cookie_.html in the ref tag, and we're going to do the same with the privacy link. Finally, we save and record the recommendation. All that's left is to admire the result. Here, we're on a children's category page, so normally the links in the footer are obfuscated. So we're going to scroll down and look in the source code. For confidentiality, you can clearly see that the ref has become a span with obfuscation, and in the same way, the link below, which corresponds to the cookie, has also been properly obfuscated. If I go back to the home page, you'll see that these two links are still present in the source code. So let's go back. Confidentiality. Here, you can clearly see that the ref is present, and it's the same for the cookies link. There you go. We've set up our link obfuscation rule very quickly, as you saw on the screen. Now, if there are any recommendations you're stuck on, feel free to leave them in the comments on this post. And in a future video, I'll show you how, with EdgeSEO, you can deploy it very easily.